and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do what in my eyes is a very exciting video because I don't do this often, but I did splurge on cult beauty and I wanted to share you some of the things I picked up, and I also used them to do this whole makeup look today. So everything I'm wearing on my face you can get from Cult Beauty, and yeah, I'm just really excited to try some high-end stuff because I'm an absolute drugstore girl at heart. So let's get into the video. Also, if there is some background noise, I'm so sorry. My dog is currently playing with his toys and he's been really cute, and it might be a bit annoying on camera, so sorry, but yeah, he's cute. The first thing that I picked up was the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and I've seen this so much online. I've got to be honest, Charlotte Tilbury is not really a brand that, well, it's not really a brand that I know that I would purchase anything from, and I just thought, you know what, if I'm going to try one thing, I'm going to try the thing that everybody raves about. So I was stuck between the face powder and this Hollywood Flawless Filter, but I wanted to go for this because I'm not really a big fan of powders. Like, I'm happy with like a quid powder from Makeup Academy. So yeah, I wanted to try something that I would know I would use, and I used this today and it is absolutely beautiful. So I found that it was quite confusing when I first ever saw this sort of come out, and especially when I was trying it, it just sort of made a bit more sense, if that makes sense. So for me, I use this as not sort of like a primer, but something underneath my foundation and other face products. So this is meant to give you a superstar youth glow. This is enriched with lamellar filter, which acts like a digitally enhanced filter for your skin. It soft focuses, perfects and illuminates for a dewy, flawless superstar youth glow. Now the thing with Charlotte Tilbury, I feel like everything on her website, she almost like speaks to you one-on-one, and I think that makes everything so special. But it's not really something necessarily that's made me purchase anything. But from the reviews I found on this product, I was really intrigued. I really like it. This is something you could use especially in summer or on holiday, where you look much more glowy, much more youthful, and your skin just looks like so healthy. So yeah, I'm really glad I picked this up. The next thing I picked up was a foundation that I've had my eye on for ages. I've heard mixed reviews, and I just thought the only way I'll ever know is if I find out myself. So I purchased the HUDA Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. Have you noticed like all makeup now is like on filters? Do you know what I mean? Like everything gives you like a filtered face. You basically look like a Snapchat filter, which obviously it's just a marketing technique. I do realise these products will not give you a filter, but they will certainly make you look even better. So yeah, this is the HUDA Beauty Foundation. I used all of these products today and I really enjoyed this. I got the shade Macaroon 230N. And if you are interested, I will put some of my other foundation shades below, but I'm a little bit tanned at the minute and this foundation matches me perfectly. I don't have to do a swipe down the neck, which is great. But yeah, I love this. It is a full coverage foundation. For me personally, like I used the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter underneath it, and to me it's not super matte. I would say it's like a demi matte, but I really enjoyed this. I think the coverage is great. I think the actual finish is beautiful as well, and it's a perfect shade match. So I'm really happy I picked this up. And there is a thing about this foundation having like a certain smell to it, and I noticed a smell, but I personally didn't think that it was super heavily fragranced. So I don't know, maybe my smell's just bad at the minute, I don't know. Bit bad considering we're in a COVID pandemic. So I also bought another foundation, but to be fair, I use this foundation all the time, and this was discounted to, I think it was £22.
Oh.
Hey! From like its usual 34 or 35. It's the Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and this is just one of my absolute staple foundations. I've recently done a bit I've recently done a bit of a comparison with this and the Radiant foundation, and I love this, but I got this in a different shade, which was Fiji, and this I think is going to match me when I'm on my less fake tan days. But yeah, love this foundation. It's really beautiful. It has a semi-matte finish, and it's just one of my staples, and I thought for £22, like, hello. Then next I picked up something that is completely brand new, and this is the Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Concealer. I believe this was about £10, I think, and it's in the shade of C1.25, which I think is soft, no, that can't, it says soft matte, but I don't think that's the shade. I think that maybe just might be the finish, possibly. But this is a full coverage concealer. It's, I suppose, soft matte, yeah. Like, it would be kind of matte, but not so matte that it sinks into all your fine lines and almost ages you 20 years. This is a really beautiful concealer that has a wonderful finish to it. It is quite light, but again, it's really good for sort of lifting sort of the inner parts of the face, and great coverage. Powder sits on top of it perfectly. It seems to work really well with the Huda oh god. It seems to work really well with the Huda Beauty Foundation as well. So yeah, I'm again quite excited to see how I sort of progress with that, I guess. It's shaped so that it can fit into sort of underneath your eyes really, really well. It's really soft, it's not scratchy, and I really like it. Then next I got something I own already, and this is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. This is a staple. I love this so much. It has the most, oh, my eyelash. It has the best applicator ever. Like, it's really fine bristles, it's easy to use, and I find that I don't ever mess up my liquid liner when I'm using this. And I'm on sort of the last parts, like the last section, I guess, of the other liquid liner where it sort of dries out just a little bit and it doesn't pick up as much product. But yeah, this is matte. It dries down really, really perfectly, and it doesn't crust off, it doesn't flake off, it doesn't scratch off, it doesn't bleed, and I think NYX are onto a winner with this one. And then the last purchase I think I made, because I think that was pretty much all of it, to be fair, was the most expensive. Oh no, I bought another one. Okay, so I'll talk about this one anyway. So this here is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade of Diffused Light. This cost me £45. £45 left my bank on a powder. For somebody that doesn't, like, is not fussed about powders. So this is a really well hyped powder. I was going to get another one, which I think is the Laura Mercier, like, dupe. Still expensive, but it's less expensive than the Hourglass one. This is my first ever Hourglass powder product, even, because to be fair, I'm too poor to afford it. So I thought, do you know what, if I'm going to do a splurge, let's do it on this. So I was on Facebook and I posted about this, and everyone told me to get it. They were like, it is one of the best products. It is so finely and softly milled that it looks like nothing on your skin. It feels like silk in your fingers. And again, I used this today and it gave me the most beautiful, soft glow that made everything else just look airbrushed. It looks absolutely beautiful. I literally cannot see any of my pores. It is stunning, and so far I am so happy with this. Thank God, because if this was crap, I think I'd be crying about the fact that I've spent £45. But everything about this feels luxurious, and that's going to be sitting in a very special place in my makeup collection. The last thing I purchased, I do have two testers that I just want to show you about as well. I purchased the Huda Beauty Tantor Contour and Bronze Cream. So firstly, packaging really irritates me. Please make cardboard so I can recycle it, unless that can be recycled. It doesn't actually say, I'll have to find out maybe. So yeah, stop. So this is the Huda Beauty Tantal cream. I got this in light, and I think for me, in my tan shade, this is perfect. I wouldn't have wanted to go anything lighter or darker. But it's basically a contouring and bronzing cream. I absolutely love bronzing with creams, and for me this was perfect. I do use the universal bronzing base from Chanel. Now I am on my very last legs with the Chanel bronzing base. It's gone up so much in price, and I just thought, well, this was £20 odd, let's give it a go. The only thing is with the Chanel one, I do feel like it's worth its buck because I've had it for so long and there is so much product in here, whereas with this I'm not sure how long it's gonna last me. I would like to think it will last me a long time because I barely touched any of the product, so I think that potentially it will last me a while. A lot of the reviews I've seen have said that it's small but fierce, and there's loads of, like, it will last you a long time. So yeah, and this works once again really, really well with the Huda Beauty Foundation. It didn't budge. It blended so effortlessly, which I think I really love as well. And one thing that I don't like with cream products is that they set before you can blend them, whereas this, I left it on, I made a brew, I was chatting to my partner, and I could come back and blend it so effortlessly into the rest of my face products. So the last two things are testers, but I was really excited about them because I felt like I had two extra products. So I picked up the Matte Revolution Luminous Modern Matte Long Lasting Lipstick Tester from Charlotte Tilbury, and this was in the shade of, do you know what, to be fair, these testers are really good because you can take them out with you on a night out and then you're not losing like your actual full lipstick. So I think this was great. I picked up the shade Walk of Shame, which is a beautiful sort of brown toned foxy red shade, and there's quite a bit of product in this. I've got to say, this is a banging tester. Lipstick smells amazing. It smells very much like MAC, so that classic like vanilla flavour. The second thing I had was the, well, this is from Dr. Jart, and I think it's the Cicapair. It's the Derma Green Solution. It's the tiger grass cream that's meant to help with really, really sensitive skin, and you do get like quite a fair old bit of product in here because you get 10 mils, which I think is excellent for a tester. But yeah, I'm really excited to use this as well because I think the actual full product isn't that expensive. So if I really, really do like this, I am going to go back and get it because I love a good bargain. Okay everyone, so that was my haul today. I feel like I didn't purchase that much product, but I think I went for more quality over quantity. I'm so happy with my purchases. It's something I don't do that often, and thankfully I love all of the products from First Impressions. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye!